Okay, so let's start portrait style. We're standing up nice, straight and tall with a picture, not straight. Yeah, I'm talking weird. Anyway, and we're gonna put some bumps in here for your hillside. So halfway, if you were to split close to your paper in half, close to that, you're gonna put your bumps in. This is your hillside. Just a bunch of bumps. There we go. No. So we're going about halfway down our paper and we're adding this kind of, bumpy kind of mountainous region here. Okay, so down here we have a little rock. So go ahead and add your rock. And then erase whatever lines you have in there. So you're going to do 2 parallel lines up here. And I would probably use your pencil as a way to help define how thick you need this rectangular piece to be. Okay. And it's going to come straight up and out of that rock. You see it? The top middle part of your rock. Alright, so 1, 2. So this guy right here is going to be 2 of these in height. See? 1, 2. And it's going to be 1 of these away from your original thing here. So go ahead and measure from top to bottom to get your length. Line your thumb up with the edge of your beam here and make a tick mark. That's how far away they should be positioned from each other. So let's just make a vertical line down here. Oh, it looks like there's other rocks here, so I'm just going to put little rocks here. Boom, boom, boom. One beam away from top to bottom. 2 beams up. 1, 2. So I need to extend mine up a little bit. Oh dear, my thing. I'm not wearing my glasses, you guys, so I see further in one eye than I do the other. So my vertical line here is really wonky. I burned my retina when I was a kid. Don't get nail polish in your eye when you're a child. It doesn't work well for you. Just heads up. This is 1/3 of your original beam here. See, 1.
Sorry about that. Here is an edit being inserted into this clip to show you that my measurement was just slightly off. Please adjust accordingly before moving forward.
But yeah, if you were to split this beam here into thirds, this is supposed to be 1/3 of a beam in width. So we got 1, 2, 3. Let me see. Okay, so 1/3 up from your beam here is where you are going. I'm just gonna 1/3 up is where you're going to start.
This is where you're going to start your arch. From here, you are going to extend your arch across. Oops, let me erase that for a minute. To your next beam.
Okay, so you're going to do 2 rainbow lines here. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I'm using these markers here because look, I have my building or my bridge beginning at the end of section 1, but the top of my bridge here needs to go up and past section 2 just a little hair. So I'm going to use it as a tick mark and raise my curve. Does that make sense? I don't know if that helps. I kind of drew like little lines there to help you guys see it. Just using referencing points. And this is supposed to be a lot thinner, isn't it? So you might have to play with that a little bit. Let me know when you got that curve in it. It took me a minute. But you start the base of your bridge. If you were to split your first beam into thirds, you start it at the end of section 1. And then the top of it cuts through or just above section 3. Just above section 3. I don't know if that helps. It helped me a lot. Hopefully it will help you. Extend your line out. And then we're going to erase this. Up and out. It almost kind of comes straight here, doesn't it? Okay. Alright, we're going to split it. Right now we're missing these. I'm rounding it out too much. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to kind of give yourself a little rectangle here and just curve the corners. Just a tad. Don't get lost in rounding it out way too much. This one's a little wider up here, so I want to make sure that I get enough thickness here. I'm going to have to move it over. There we go. Ah! It's almost like you want to create a box and then you want to round those corners. It's really annoying. Looks like I have to bring this up a little bit, fatten it up. Okay. I'm going to have to bring this up a bit. Okay. All right. Perfect. Give yourself little horns. Beep. Beep.
Time to add the bottom side beams. Your brain's gonna scream for everything to match, and well, unfortunately, it's not supposed to. As you can see in my drawing here, I should actually adjusting those openings on the part above the bridge to thin out that edge closest to my pencil. But unfortunately, I did not.
We are going to drop this down and erase this part of the bridge because this beam is overlapping your bridge. Same thing here. So that way you can have that solid piece there. All right. Go ahead, add your spokes or your legs here. And I am probably going to do a YouTube video on how to finish this part and how to finish this part. It's not going to be that long. It's probably going to be like maybe a 10-minute, 5-minute demo. Okay, you guys. The hardest part was this, but you guys got that.